Tensions exploded when Roman Reigns returned, furious at The Rock for taking control of the Bloodline during his absence. But Roman's anger was met with betrayal as the new-look Bloodline ambushed him, splitting the family down the middle. Both sides fortified their ranks, with the Usos reuniting with Roman to reform the original Bloodline. However, Solo Sikoa rejected Roman's offer to realign, keeping the question of his loyalty in play. Solo became the focal point of the show when he went off script to win the Money in the Bank match, casting doubt over his loyalty to The Rock's faction. The Rock issued a stern warning to Solo, telling him not to cash in without his approval. But as Solo's unpredictability grew, The Rock tried to keep him in check by gifting him a custom Bloodline-themed briefcase. At SummerSlam, Jacob Fatu made a powerful statement, dominating Cody Rhodes to become the new undisputed champion and the new face of the Bloodline. But the night took an unexpected turn when Roman Reigns confronted The Rock. As Roman snapped and attempted to take him out, the final boss made a quick exit, triggering Jacob Fatu to strike. Chaos erupted as Bloodline members from both sides of the family clashed, battling all around the arena. But the real shock came when Solo cashed in his Money in the Bank contract on his own stablemate, becoming the new undisputed champion. With Solo Sikoa now at the top of the mountain, where does his loyalty lie? And what does this mean for the future of the Bloodline?
What a way to kick off SmackDown. The new undisputed WWE champ, making his entrance in a way that feels all too familiar. He's coming through the crowd, just like Roman Reigns used to do in the early days. And look at this, confetti raining down in celebration of Solo's monumental victory at SummerSlam. A man who just last week held the Money in the Bank briefcase is now standing in this ring as the undisputed champion. He capitalized on the carnage left by Roman Reigns, and Jacob Fatu cashed in at the perfect moment. And now he holds the most prestigious prize in this industry.
I've been watching, learning, waiting for the right time. Now with this championship in my hands, it's time for a new era. It's time for my Bloodline my way. I don't care who steps in my way. Rock, Roman, it doesn't matter. I ain't come this far to follow anyone. From this moment on, Solo Sikoa leads his own dynasty. The rest of them can fight over scraps. Me, I'm building something bigger. And if you think you're gonna stand in my way, you're gonna find out real quick why this title's not leaving my hands anytime soon. I hear all the talk. People saying I'm just part of The Rock's bloodline or Roman's bloodline. Let me make this real clear. I don't want any part of their bloodline, not Rock's and not Roman's. It's time for Solo to step out the shadows and lead my own bloodline, something I've been planning from the start. It was my destiny to become champ. This ain't no fluke. I didn't stumble into this. I didn't get lucky. I took my shot and I did what I've been planning to do from the very start. Now I've got all the power. I hold all the aces. This title means I'm at the top. No more being the enforcer. No more standing behind anybody. Not Rock, not Roman, not anybody.
Wow, Solo just made a statement loud and clear. He's not following anyone anymore. No Rock, no Roman, no more enforcer. Oh boy, here comes Roman Reigns, and this is about to get very interesting.
Solo, listen up. I came out here for one reason, because I see what's happening. I see where you're going, and I'm telling you right now, you need to think long and hard about the road you're about to walk down. What happened at SummerSlam? That wasn't just you. I helped you. I allowed you to cash in that briefcase for the greater good of the O.G Bloodline. I did that because I saw the potential in you, because I wanted you to have this moment, to take the spotlight, to become the face of SmackDown. You can go your own way, or you can take this chance, this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to stand with me, to become the face of the company, and to cement the legacy of the real Bloodline. I'm telling you this because I've been where you are. I've been at the top, and I know what it takes. But if you choose to walk away from this, if you choose to bite the hand that fed you, you'll find out real quick that standing alone is a lot harder than you think. But here you are talking about breaking away, talking about starting your own bloodline. And I get it, you want to stand on your own 2 feet, you want to be your own man. But let me remind you of something. I built the foundation you're standing on. Don't bite the hand that feeds you, Solo. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You got the title, you got the power. But without the O.G Bloodline, you're walking into a storm alone. I'm giving you the chance right now to rejoin the family, to become the face of WWE, with me by your side.
What a moment. Reigns just laid it all out for Solo. He's giving him a choice. Rejoin the OG Bloodline, take Roman's hand, and become the face of WWE with him. Or walk away and risk losing everything. Solo's got a massive decision to make, and you can feel the weight of it in the air. What's Solo gonna do? Wait, what just happened? Somebody just blindsided Reigns with a chair shot from behind. We can't quite make out who that is. Wait a second, is that? No way. That's bad luck fail. Are you telling me the Bloodline is now divided into 3 units? Fail just took out Reigns with a brutal chair shot, and now he's heading toward the ring. This is unbelievable. This is unreal. Bad luck fail just ambushed Roman Reigns, and now it looks like he's aligned himself with Solo Sikoa. Did Solo just recruit his first member for his own Bloodline faction? This is a game changer, folks.
Ladies and gents, I've just gotten off the phone with upper management, and let me tell you, what I'm about to say is going to shake the very fabric of SmackDown, and more importantly, the future of the Bloodline. This news is monumental. It's something that will impact every single Bloodline member, both old and new. This revelation is so huge, so game-changing, that right now, I can't even fully disclose what it is. I'm currently waiting for the board of directors to sign off on the final details. But trust me when I say, once this decision is official, everything you think you know about the Bloodline and its future will change. I know you all have questions. Believe me, I want to share this news with you right now, but I can't. I promise, by the end of tonight's show, I will have full clearance to tell you what's about to happen. And when I do, you're going to see a shift in power that no one saw coming. So stay tuned, because before this night is over, you'll know exactly what this earth-shattering revelation is. Trust me, this will impact every single Bloodline member in ways that none of them could have prepared for. This is bigger than Roman Reigns, bigger than Solo Sikoa, bigger than The Rock. This is going to change SmackDown forever.
Whoa! Nick Aldis just dropped some major tea. We don't know what it is yet, but it sounds like this revelation could change the entire landscape of SmackDown, and it's going to directly impact every member of the Bloodline. What could this be? Aldis said he'll have the full details by the end of the show, and I can't wait to find out what it is. And here comes the reigning Intercontinental Champion, Tama Tonga. But take a look at who's trailing him. This isn't just Tama out here tonight, folks. He's got a full entourage with him. He's got Tonga Loa, Caesar Sikoa, and Talla Tonga by his side, making sure that whoever steps up to challenge him tonight is already at a massive disadvantage. This is what the new Bloodline does best. Strength in numbers, and tonight that Intercontinental Championship is looking pretty secure with these guys backing him up. Oh my God, no way! Are you kidding me? That's Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is back. The last time we saw Kevin Owens, he was left broken and battered at the hands of the Bloodline. But now, he's back for revenge. And not only that, he's coming for Tama's Intercontinental Championship. Look at Owens. He's not intimidated at all. Despite the new Bloodline having him at a huge disadvantage, Kevin Owens is coming down here ready for a fight. He wants revenge, and what better way to get it than by taking that Intercontinental Championship from Tama Tonga. This is huge! Kevin Owens is back, and you know he's not just here to fight. He's here to send a message to the new Bloodline. Tonga's title reign is in serious jeopardy tonight. Owens wants revenge, and he's back to claim that championship. But with the new Bloodline looming at ringside, will Owens be able to overcome these odds and get the payback he deserves? This is going to be a war, and I can't wait to see how it unfolds. This is so much more than a championship bout. This is personal. Kevin Owens has a long, hostile history with the Bloodline, and it all comes to a head tonight as he faces Tama Tonga for the Intercontinental Championship. Let's not forget, folks, Kevin Owens has been in the trenches with the Bloodline before. He's fought Roman Reigns, the Usos, Solo Sikoa, all of them. Owens has had his share of wars with the Bloodline, but the last time we saw him, He was viciously taken out and put on the shelf for over 3 months by these very men. You can see the intensity in Owens' eyes. This is personal for him. He's not just here for the title, he's here to make the new bloodline pay for what they did to him. Tama Tonga might have the championship, but he's dealing with a man who's fighting for his pride, his redemption, and to send a message to the entire bloodline. Owens is pouring everything into this match. He's been through hell at the hands of the bloodline, but tonight he's ready to dish out some punishment of his own. But remember, Tama Tonga isn't alone. The family are all at ringside, and they could get involved at any moment. Kevin is going to have to keep one eye on his opponent and the other on the new bloodline lurking outside the ring. The hostility between Kevin Owens and the bloodline goes back a long way, and tonight is Owens' chance to turn the tables. Tama Tonga has done it. He retains the Intercontinental Championship, but let's be honest here, he didn't do it on his own. That was far from a fair fight with plenty of outside help from the new bloodline. Owens fought like a warrior. There's no question about that. But when you've got 3 other men constantly jumping in to interfere, it becomes impossible to fight them all off. Oh no, what's happening now? This doesn't look good for Owens. They've already beaten him down in the ring, but now it looks like they're sending an even bigger message. Sikoa is going high risk. Caesar just destroyed Kevin Owens. He just made a massive statement. This is how the new bloodline operates.
Solo, you thought you were slick. You thought you could blindside me, stab me in the back, and take what was mine at SummerSlam. But let me tell you something, dog. I don't forget, and I sure as hell don't forgive. You ain't even faced me like a man, Solo. You waited till I was down, until Roman took me out, and you picked the scraps. You cashed in and ran with my title. You think you at the top now, huh? You think you're walking around as the big dog with the title on your shoulder? Let me make this clear. Solo, you living on borrowed time. You're walking around with my championship. And when I get my hands on you, I'm gonna make sure you regret every second of what you did. You might have won the battle, Solo, but you haven't seen a war like the one I'm bringing to you. When I catch you, there's no running, no escaping. I'm gonna break you down piece by piece, and then I'm gonna take back what's mine, the undisputed championship.
Fatu isn't just coming for a rematch, he's coming for blood. Solo better watch his back because the Samoan werewolf is coming. And here they come, the heavy hitters of the new bloodline, Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. And look at this, Caesar, fresh off making a huge statement earlier tonight, looks as relaxed as ever. But Jacob, that's a different story. Fatu looks like a caged animal right now, full of aggression and intensity. He might just be the most dangerous man on the entire roster, and he's in a foul mood tonight. Look at the intensity in Fatu's eyes. This man is on the edge, and after everything that happened at SummerSlam and what Solo pulled, he's been chomping at the bit to unleash his fury. Fatu isn't here to wrestle. He's here to destroy. If I'm the Usos, I'm watching every single move Fatu makes tonight. Caesar might look calm, but Fatu is all business. Jacob Fatu is about to unleash his wrath, and the Usos better be ready for the most dangerous fight of their lives. Here we go, folks. The moment we've all been waiting for. The Usos are here, and look at this. Representing the OG Bloodline in style with their brand new They Not The Ones merchandise. Talk about making a statement. And look at the Usos. They've always been fan favorites. But tonight, they're sending a clear message to everyone watching. The OG Bloodline is back, and they're ready to reclaim their spot at the top. This isn't just a battle for titles anymore. This is about family and legacy. The Usos, first ballot Hall of Famers, aren't just here to put on a show. They're here to prove that despite all the chaos with the Bloodline, they are still the backbone of this family. They've got the pedigree, the history, and tonight they've got the whole WWE universe behind them. These two have been through it all. From carrying Roman Reigns' empire to now standing as their own men, representing representing the OG Bloodline, the Usos are looking to remind the world why they're the greatest tag team in WWE history. And tonight, they're ready to show that they are the true leaders of the Bloodline. The Usos are back, they've got new merch, new fire, and they're ready to bring the fight to anyone who stands in their way. Tonight, the OG Bloodline is sending a message, and I guarantee you it's gonna be loud and clear. And after everything that's gone down between these Bloodline factions, you know this is about more than just a match. This is personal. Let's talk about Jacob Fatu for a minute. He won that title fair and square, but his reign, it lasted less than 1 hour before Solo cashed in that Money in the Bank contract. Jacob was robbed of a championship reign. You could see the look in his eyes when Solo cashed in. He knew he had just been blindsided by his own family. And now, all of that frustration, all of that rage has been building inside him. That's what makes him so dangerous tonight. He's got something to prove, and he's coming after everyone who stands in his way. Fatu was champion for less than an hour, but he left a mark on everyone who saw that match. He's a powerhouse with the agility of a cruiserweight. His ability to move for a man his size is absolutely unreal. But what we're seeing tonight, this is an even more dangerous Fatu. He's a man who's been wronged, and that makes him unpredictable. Fatu isn't just fighting for a win tonight. He's fighting to reclaim his place, his legacy. And if I'm the Usos, I'm keeping an eye on him at all times because Jacob Fatu is on a warpath. He wants revenge on Solo, but right now the Usos are standing in his way, and that's a dangerous place to be. And as this match heats up, let's not forget, everyone is still on the edge of their seats, waiting for what could be the most anticipated announcement of the night from Nick Aldis. He promised us earlier that by the end of the show, he'd reveal something that could shake the entire fabric of SmackDown. Something that will directly impact all the members of the Bloodline, old and new. Whatever that announcement is, it's going to have ripple effects throughout the entire Bloodline. With everything that's already going down between the OG Bloodline and the new Bloodline factions, Nick Aldis' revelation could change the game. Everyone in the locker room, especially these men in the ring, knows that whatever's coming could flip the entire Bloodline story on its head. Could this announcement involve a major power shift, new challengers, or even more surprises? Whatever it is, you know it's going to have huge implications for everyone involved in this war, and it's coming tonight. Before this show ends, we're going to find out what Nick Aldis has been keeping under wraps, and it's over. Fatu has just pinned Jimmy Uso for the victory. What a statement from the former undisputed champion. I can't even begin to imagine what he's going to do when he finally gets his hands on Solo.
Solo, The Rock warned you. I told you don't screw me. But what did you do? You went ahead with your little plan anyway. You cashed in at SummerSlam. And yeah, you walked out with the undisputed championship. But see, Solo, what you don't understand is The Rock, he always has a plan B. It only took me one phone call to start derailing your dreams, Solo. You think you're at the top now, but you've forgotten something very important. I run this game, and I pull the strings when I need to. I've been busy, sure, but that doesn't mean I'm not watching. It doesn't mean I don't know what's going on. And when you decided to go against me, Solo, well, you sealed your own fate. The world's been waiting, and it won't be long now.
Wow. The Rock just made it crystal clear. He's not happy with Solo Sikoa, and he's got something big planned. One phone call, a plan B? It sounds like The Rock has been pulling the strings all along. And now we're all waiting for GM Nick Aldis to reveal what could change everything. What on earth has the Great One set in motion? Here we go, the moment we've all been waiting for. General Manager Nick Aldis is making his way to the ring, and you can feel the anticipation in the air. What could we be about to hear?
Ladies and gents, what I'm about to say is something that's out of my hands. This isn't my decision, and to be honest, it's something that I've been asked to keep short and sweet. So, here it is. When The Rock gifted Solo Sikoa that custom Bloodline-themed Money in the Bank briefcase, the one you all saw at SummerSlam, something else was switched out along with the design. You see, the original Money in the Bank contract inside the briefcase was swapped for a replica contract. What I'm trying to say, in plain terms, is this. Solo Sikoa's cash-in at SummerSlam has officially been declared void. That's right, because of the switch, Solo is not the undisputed WWE Champion. And as a result, Jacob Fatu remains the official undisputed WWE Champion. I know this is shocking. I know this changes everything. But the facts are the facts. And as of this moment, Solo Sikoa is not the champion. He never officially was. And Jacob Fatu is still your undisputed WWE Champion. That's all I have to say.
Oh my God! This is unreal! The cash-in at SummerSlam was void. Solo Sikoa was never the champ. Jacob Fatu is still the undisputed WWE champion. I can't believe it. Solo thought he was on top of the world, but in a stunning swerve, his cash-in has been declared void, and Jacob Fatu is still the undisputed champion. This completely changes the landscape of SmackDown. Jacob is celebrating like there's no tomorrow. He's just been declared the undisputed WWE champion again, and I don't think anyone here can believe what we've just witnessed. The physical title may not be in his possession yet, but you can see the emotion on his face. He knows it's only a matter of time before he gets that championship back. Jacob Fatu is once again at the top of the mountain, and the new bloodline is right there with him. What a night. I don't think anyone saw this coming. Jacob Fatu once again declared the undisputed champion, but now he's got to find a way to get that title belt back from Solo Sikoa.